Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey, here in the Valle de Guadalupe. We're here at a winery that I've been very excited to visit, and we're here with the proprietor, so it's a lucky day for us. We're here at El Mogor, that's how I pronounce the actual winery. Famous for this label. This is the Mogor Badan 2013. It's a Bordeaux blend, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, and Merlot. We're going to talk about this in a little bit. But I want to introduce the proprietor, the owner. So my French is terrible. I'll go by what they know her as here in Mexico, Mrs. Badan or Baudon. I'm trying. Thank you for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Your story about your parents moving here when there was nothing and your father having a vision about what this valley could become. Can you tell us a little bit about that? That was really awesome to hear.
Um, yes, sure. My father was a very big traveler, and he had lived in the Mediterranean. He had lived in Turkey. He had lived in Spain. He had lived in Italy. And when my parents moved to Latin America, and precisely to Mexico, he came one day to this valley and he recognized the Mediterranean and he just fell in love with it. And he was a visionary. He was an enormous romantic that could see things and get very, very excited about adventures and vision. And he had this vision that this valley was something very special, that it had a beautiful climate, it had very beautiful chaparral, very nice blue sky, and that we were so close to California that it would this valley would something would happen here very important and very beautiful.
Yeah, for a lot of people I talk to, they think that Mexico is way too hot to grow grapes, although it is hot today. It's about 38 degrees. Beautiful diurnal temperatures at night. We get into the teens. Really a true Mediterranean climate. Great place to grow
Absolutely.
grapes, right?
Absolutely.
What it
It is blessed for that because we have these warm days, we have these quite chilly nights, and we have most of all this ocean uh, wind that comes in the afternoon that refreshes the valley and brings us some moisture. So it's really blessed for the grapes.
Yeah, El Mogor is famous. Oh, first of all, it's a great place. El Mogor is famous because they make really elegant wines here under Miss Badan. I mean, this is her flagship blend. This is a Bordeaux blend, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, and this is the answer to people that thinking that want elegant wines out of Mexico. Can you talk about this? This is your favorite wine that you produce. Can you talk about
Yes.
what you're trying to achieve when you make this wine every year?
Well, I come from a romantic father, so I'm a little romantic myself. And this wine, in some way, represents a lot of things that are very close to my heart that happened sometime in my family. So, as children, we used to be served a little Bordeaux wine in our glasses with water, of course, and of course we heard the conversation of adults that would smell the wine and try it and say how good it was. So of course Bordeaux blend, more than Bordeaux, for me, for myself, they remind my home with my father and my mother and those beautiful tables that we shared every day, which was quite amazing because in the range there was nothing, in the valley there was nothing. There wasn't even a road to go to school, but we shared these nice meals with the wines. So it reminds my childhood, and it reminds me, of course, my brother who decided to make it, who decided under a very beautiful and strong declaration that we are going to make great wine for Mexico, in Mexico for Mexico. And myself, I am a follower of the work, and but I'm very loyal to that declaration. And this wine represents for me my childhood, my brother, all the illusion of making a very good wine. And we do take a lot of care doing it. We do take a lot of care of the plants, the grapes, the vineyard, and in the making of the wine. Yes.
That's I think to me that's really what wine is all about. So, this place, the wine is fabulous. It's more of a fruit forward Bordeaux blend, but the fruit will fall off in the coming years. It's incredibly well balanced. I mean, you've done an excellent job. I love the stories and all the tradition and everything the legacy you're trying to carry on.
Yes, it is exactly that, a legacy. That's the word, a legacy, and I have to be and I am very loyal to it, and it's like a treasure for me.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about wine is that you share it. Wine is made to share. You're not going to drink wine alone. It would be very sad. So sharing this legacy is a very nice thing to do.
Oh, so if you guys are down here in Baja California, they don't make enough quantity, unfortunately, to export a lot, but you're going to find it here in Mexico City, here in Ensenada, on the whole Baja Peninsula. Wonderful place. If you stop here, there's a wonderful restaurant on the property, Deckman's, right? Correct?
Yes.
Before we sign off, can you talk about why you wanted to bring a chef on, or why you wanted to bring a restaurant here on the property?
Well, on the property we have several little projects, but they are finally about sustainability, and they are about food. So we have the veggie garden, and we also have muttons, we have lambs, and so all of it can be very well transformed in a nice restaurant. So a restaurant really has its place in this food producing in a sustainable way work that we're doing every day.
Well, keep up the good work. I mean, your story, I think Shireen and I can attest to it, is exactly why we love traveling, learning about wine, learning about the people that create it. So I want to say cheers, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being on the
Thank
show.
you, welcome.
Oh, thank you. If you guys like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I will see you at the next episode.